That's Snowy, aka Simba, which is on my motorcycle here. This is specially for today. Besides the vibrations which people were talking about, that ain't comfortable. Bro, I've heard a lot of vibrations on this motorcycle, and I'll just demonstrate that for you. Got an acute pain on my tailbone. So welcome back to my Living Around ADV series. Yes, today we're going to talk about the KTM 390 Adventure, which I own, and a lot of mods going on, and also I am planning a big trip. Before the big trip, also a small trip, maybe around 1,000 kilometers or so. So besides that, let's quickly jump into the pillion seat situation, the vibrations which I have got a lot of questions about, and I'm going to break all that myth. Also going to talk about pillion seat and few add-ons which I have on my motorcycle. And do follow me on Instagram for instant updates. Also remember, alright, this is going to be a raw vlog. So if distractions come on the way during motor vlog, please accept it. Bye. Just a small demo of my dash. I got my Casio watch, which is so old, it's still there, working fine. So I've added that. This is my trail pack, which has my current phone and some tools. Few things will come more, and this is really handy. It sticks perfect, so I don't have to put anything. So I'm not planning any tank bags, so clearance is nice. This is my GPS mount by Revcraft, which I've done a video and reel, check it out. This is my GoPro mount, which I will change the position. That is Simba, aka Snowy, who's riding with me, and we are going for a ride, and that's where I'll talk about vibrations and a lot of other things. So let's go. So well, this was a quick run through my dash, how it's coming up, because dash goals are very important on ADV. You want everything equipped well. The vibrations, yes. Now I've lately seen a lot of people are messaging me, bro, I've heard a lot of vibrations on this motorcycle. How come you're not complaining that much? Though I have done a vibration video, so do check that out. Besides that, I would let you know about the vibrations. Now, a lot of people are testing the vibrations above 4,500 or 5,000 RPM. Fair enough. This is a high revving machine. I understand that it should give you a clearance up to 6,500 RPM so that you can really go full power, correct? But what I'm trying to say is, if you change your riding ideas and switch the gears earlier, now contradicting that, yes, the biggest problem is that if I am at top gear and if I am at top speed, and if then I feel the vibrations, okay, continuous buzz, that will create irritation on your palms or anything. Now fortunately I have not got any vibrations much on my handlebar. I don't know how. And I have got vibrations on my foot peg and between the seat comfort also we will be talking about today. Planning to buy this motorcycle, I will definitely let you guys know much about it. And fortunately I own the previous generation, so it is quite similar to that DNA, and that's why I can judge it. So I don't have to ride 10,000 kilometers like my previous bike and then make kind of a review. So this is not a review, but this is just my observation, and I thought I'll share that with you guys. I have to tighten the mobile mount though, and there's more coming on my dash. Yes, graphics. Day one I had told you guys I want to make it quite a rally vibe. Some part on my motorcycle which you can't see right now and gives a little rally vibe. So I'm going to show that once I am halted. You're on the top gear, you're on full throttle mode, you're on highway, and there's a continuous buzz. Bzzz. Now I'll tell you, I got that too, okay, and I was like, damn, this bike does have vibrations. So yes, KTM could have done a better job of dampening it. So I'm not complaining about the engine at all. I'm complaining about the process of dampening it. So that could be the engine foundation, which passes the vibrations to the chassis, or it could be, certain areas where the rider would have felt that's coming quite a lot. Could have been done padding and all that, but I think that can all happen afterwards. Also, this is a ADV. It's a naked bike engine which has been tweaked to perform like an adventure. Now they have a theory which I feel is that their engine is superior. Okay, when we talk about KTM 390 engine, it is really reliable. Okay, I'm talking about the pure motor. It is reliable. It is a high RPM machine. It is compact. It is peppy, very swift, and perfect. So it complements this bike which I am riding, and I really like it. Now if you see, my foot is completely on the ground with knee bend, and I'll put my right side literally 3/4 done, right? That demonstration of footing, I mean, there was a gutter, so it was quite heighted. But just to let you know that when I sit with a pillion, both my feet are grounded and both my knees are bent. Okay, because obviously the suspension is softer, goes down with the weight of the pillion. Now if you even load with further luggage for touring, you should set it a little stiffer. Okay, we can do that. If you keep it soft, it's fine, but when you go to a sudden bump, you might get that rebound very bad, right? And that's the reason I went for the top spec bike. I could have gone for the X, which is also a brilliant bike with preload suspension, and you're sorted, right? But I wanted these adjustments because I want a bike for a better ride. That's what riders do, right? And I also like that in this bike you can do a lot of body language and turn it rather than turning the handlebar. That's the best part. So you can zip it, go hard, even in cities. Check this out, very flexible, very easy. See, I'm on 5000 RPM, no vibrations on my handlebar, only on my foot peg a little buzz. So I don't know about my machine that why I don't get it on the handlebar. On the seat I do get only when I cross 120, and strange part, after 135 it goes down, vibrations goes away. So you gotta live around it, live around ADV, or there are a lot of dampening solutions which I am actually working on. I'll share that with you. Now quickly talking about the pillion. Now if the pillion sits with you quite snug, maybe she's your wife, girlfriend, or even a friend or whatever, I don't know, the weight is very well distributed. You will not even feel that she is on the bike. Like on Super Meteor 650 or any other bike, if I have a pillion, I can feel the weight and I have to turn very carefully. On this bike, if the person sticks to you like a sports bike vibe, you can really lean this bike, and basically you've combined two people together. So if I am say 70 kilos and she's around 60 example, together that's my total weight and I'm in center. And that's the reason the front seat is longer, I mean the rider's seat, and she would shift ahead if I brake hard, right? So she actually gets in that slope area and that's how it divides. Now if she sits really behind, that ain't comfortable. Okay, and that's what touring, yikes, why would you? Single cylinder, look at his exhaust. Okay, anywho, coming back, the pillion is quite snug to you. The weight distribution is perfect, but if the pillion shifts quite behind, and anyways the behind there is no much space, you know, you straight have the body then there, right, like the fender up. So you know, that won't be comfortable for you and for the pillion. Now fun thing, adding point number 2, heat management. Now I am wearing shoes with just ankle length socks, okay, and I am on this bike. Now what happens is, on the heat distribution, the wind when the fan is on blows on my right ankle but not on my left. But when a pillion is with me, she felt it on her left ankle and not on her right. So that is, you know how the distribution of heat management is, right? So right for the rider, left for the pillion. That's how it is. But it is not a deal breaker. It's not that my ankle got burnt, though I'm wearing little shorter pants, because I wanted to test, can I take this bike with flip-flops? And I did try that. Come on, it's in the end a single cylinder ADV. You would like to go here and there to do your errands or pick up bread or something, even if you are touring, right? So on that, no deal breaker. And right now it is nearly feels like 50 degrees in Mumbai. It is that hot. So that's about the heat management, that's about the weight distribution. Now talking about comfort. Comfort, the seat is a bit hard. It could have been softer for the pillion, but the best part is the pillion has to also move ahead and behind like the rider. We'll talk about the rider seat. So there are 2 points where the rider has issue on the seat, which I can judge with my body weight. If you are heavier side or healthier side, I would say, then I think you got decent cushions. But if you are thin and lean, the left and the right bone of your hip will hurt, because that's where the ridge is. To make the seat very slim is so that a shorter rider can put his foot down. Like for example, me, I'm 5'8", and you know, I can rest my foot completely with bent knees one side, the other side tiptoes literally half, I mean more than half. So it's pretty good, and I can catch the bike with my inner thighs, so that is sorted. The seat comfort for the rider is not that good for long rides. Now when I did around 2 hours of riding yesterday, I went for a nice night ride to test it. Night is the best because there's no traffic. I can really take it to highways and cities. And when I tested it, literally I got an acute pain on my tailbone. Alright, maybe I'm old, that's why, but I still go to gym, right? No, I'm just saying that the tailbone pain would be there and it'll just come acute, okay, because you're sitting in that position. But the best part is the folded legs, not backward, but mid-backward position of foot peg is very nice. So there's no pain, there's no fatigue on my body. It's just that the tailbone hurts. Now good news is that I've already spoken to the seat company which will be designing. They have already received the seat yesterday to work on, and there is lots coming on. And yes, we will not compromise the seat height, okay, that's very important. So seat height won't be compromised, but we can use the best density foam, especially at the tailbone area or the side ridge areas where the cut is, the ridge is basically of the seat. So well, that was about the seat. Otherwise the seat is not bad, it's really comfortable for an hour or two. If you are doing say around 500 kilometers per day ride, which is average riding for any touring part also, then you are sorted, because you need 5-6 brakes, right? And if you don't want 5-6 brakes, then you should upgrade. Now the most important topic, when am I getting my accessories, when am I doing an overhauling look to this motorcycle so that I can start my touring? Well, that is luckily happening next week, so stay tuned for that. A lot of decent mods coming, guys. I don't want to make my bike look like a iron cage. That's not my game. So I'm going to keep it what we need necessarily on this motorcycle. I will stick to that. Some of the products I might not continue putting them on my motorcycle because it won't make any sense, but I will highlight that honestly on my video to you guys, that if this is useful or not. Otherwise, I'm loving the motorcycle. There is no issue cycle besides the vibrations which people were talking about, but I have got used to it. Trust me, it is too early to decide about vibration. Give some time and automatically you will understand that this is fine. It's just that you feel it. Maybe you'll change the handlebar in future, a rally spec, or you'll put cushions on the grips, or maybe you'll change the seat, your foot pegs or something like that, and these things will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to haul the bike and talk a little bit more. Whatever topic I've covered in the motovlog session, I will just still highlight in a micro level there. So yep. Now see, I'm on the 4th gear, 4500 rpm, no vibes, I kid you not. Now when I cross 5000, right, now I can sense a little bit on my foot peg, but nothing on my handlebar. But it's up to you how you ride this motorcycle. Yes, on the top speed, again contradicting that, you will feel that, oh shit, this buzz is there. Oh, and regarding the vibration buzz, I'm not saying it's not there, it is there. It is a high rev machine, right? So the vibes are pretty much there, and I'm gonna show you certain things right now. Okay, so let's talk about this motorcycle, right? Here's the first thing I want to show you all. So I had a bottle holder by Trika, so वो उड़ गया. Yes, this screws behind, so you can see that both the nuts really got loose, and that's the reason the bottle went out. Now the vibrations you can definitely feel on the crash guard, because that is actually mounted near where the engine is, and if you see very carefully, that's where the foundation is. So obviously the main vibrations are on the crash guard. So if you're planning to put auxiliary lights, think twice. And secondly, when they are feeling it on this, I have a feeling that because of these risers, my vibrations have a little bit dampened. That's what I feel, and that's why maybe others are getting it, but I am not. Okay, and you'll definitely feel them on your knuckle guards, but not on your handlebar that much. In fact, when I put this on, this didn't even move at all. Now I'll quickly show you guys few things I've added on this motorcycle. Okay, so Revcraft has designed this beautiful stainless steel rivet, or you can say a mount. Basically KTM didn't have that, it was just 2 screws here. So the point was here, and he has beautifully crafted this. Go on the website, check it out. I've just installed it last night. He has given it to me so I can try it. The best part is you can even put bungee cords, and you can even put your ROK straps or anything which you prefer. So basically, if you have a tail bag and you don't have any mounting point, this will do the job. You can bypass it, cross it over, do whatever you can, as you can see in these video clips. Right now, quickly talking about my helmet lock, which is my favorite. I've put it here. It's full, just hang it on. You'll need it in your adventures. Now quickly talking about this, I already spoke about, right? And this, now this is what I was trying to tell you. This, I've kept the ring loose here, and that's why it moves, but otherwise this is quite strong by Yellowfin. And this will be moved actually. If someone could create a brace here where you can even have your phone and a GoPro mount here, that is the idea I'm giving free on this. That is so useful, as you can see. Very good. No sensor issues so far. A lot of people were asking me about that. And now, just to let you guys know, this is the final. As you can see now, this is in line with my instrument cluster. It was popping before, and I have done the settings here, so it is pretty nice. You can actually even put your mobile to record. Yeah, so I'm gonna mount my action camera not here. I do have a ball joint for that. That will also directly fit here, so it'll be a good view, and the depth of field will be nice. So yeah, this is it. This was about my dash also. If you have any questions regarding this motorcycle or anything, I'm gonna tour a lot, and also a lot of vlogs will be coming your way. As usual friends, eat well, sleep well, be good. Signing off, Ride with Raj. See you with a new vlog, living around the ADV.